Hey guys, Jeff Howard here at Wingboarding.com and PKS Distribution. So this last couple seasons, I've got to tell you, in wingboarding side, I've had a lot of customers, not only my wholesale and my retail customers, who have had the loss of the cuff or their wing when they're out there riding in the water. They call me and go, we've got to resolve this issue. There's a lot of cuffs out there, leash cuffs that go onto the wings that have been having multiple issues with Velcro releasing. First off, I want to tell you, you always want to check your Velcro. Once your Velcro begins to not stick anymore and wear out, make sure to replace that cuff. Now, what I wanted to do was try to solve the issue or reduce it, let's just say almost to zero. We have come up with a cuff that we're going to be calling the Smart Cuff. Now, I want to show you what can happen with some of the leash cuffs that are out there in the market right now. So, for instance, here's one. This is a single pullover. You can see how difficult to put this on. It really takes, it takes two hands, or it takes you holding it up against you. So if the wing's pulling against it, it kind of, makes it more difficult. It's a single overlap Velcro hook system. Now, the problem is this end of it, first off, is not being held down. This is not secure, so you get this tongue on here. So what actually happens with this is you get a little entangle out there in the water. Your leash comes up and over the Velcro, and it starts to pull it down like that. And what gradually happens, you don't pay attention to it, and not very hard pull, this Velcro will release. It depends on if you've had it smashed down good or whatever. So that's a single overlap. These are the ones that have the major issues that come undone repeatedly over and over. There is nothing else to hold this down. It makes it difficult to put on. So here's another one. Now, this one has a deal where you can slap it on. It kind of makes it easy to do it one-handed, and it does have the overlap, the extended. What I mean by that is your webbing stops, and a little bit of Velcro flap on the end keeps that end down, and it secures it a little bit more. Again, push on it good, make sure that Velcro, that's probably not going to come undone, but if you got any kind of hooking underneath here, or you didn't get it put down, you didn't put this little tongue down on there, it's still, if it comes under, starts to pull that Velcro up very easily like that, and then all it takes is a good swift pull, and it's gone. So that's another cuff that comes. There's multiples out there. Then this is our Smart Cuff. This is the one that we've designed, and I want to show you. So what they've done is, you've seen where they've ladder locked back or looped back over a buckle on the end. To me, that makes it easy. I can put this on one-handed, pull the Velcro over, and because it doubles back, it reduces the load pressure on the Velcro. It halves the load. So if this gets pulled, it's not full load Velcro, where if this one was here and it goes on like that, if this gets pulled, that the full load goes on that Velcro. This is doubled back, so even if it's doubled back on here and you get a pull, it's still got a little locking there, so you have a chance at least to save that. So that was one area that we wanted to do on there to kind of save that. Number two was that little extender Velcro out there. We'll call it the little Velcro tongue on the end of the strap flap. But we also wanted it so this wouldn't come out of the buckle real easy, and it would be pretty good and stout. So if anything ever had, or you're switching things around, it's still gonna hang onto your wrist by pulling this stiffness through here. It causes that a little bit of resistance, but the main thing that we wanted to come up with was, once you overlap and you get that Velcro pushed down and secured there, now we come with the Smart Lock. This is an overlap lock that goes over the strapped Velcro that's down. So if this does come undone, this still will not come off of there. It is held down by that overlap, secure overlap Velcro. So if this does come up for any reason, or you don't get it strapped down good enough, you still have that backup overlap strap. That's where we call the Smart Cuff, and it works very well. We've been testing it. We haven't had anybody lose their wing out there. Very comfortable neoprene inside. It's very slim. I didn't want a big thick one. I wanted it easy to put on, and I wanted it universal So it would fit all different wrists, as well as you can hook in many different leashes on there. So this is called the Smart Cuff. It has multiple little backup redundancy to try to reduce the loss of that wing or that wrist cuff off of your wrist. So along with the Smart Cuff, we've come up with our system. This is our Elite Leash. You can buy it as a complete. You can just buy it as the cuff to add to your existing, which comes with that loop at the end, reinforced nylon webbing down here, so you can connect in any leash into the system. But if you want to buy it as a complete rig, we have the Elite Leash. Now the Elite Leash is a design system that we've done as well that has locking Spectra ends. And a lot of people say, what do you mean by locking? It's not just one big loop of Spectra that when you lark's head it around a stopper ball or whatever to make it quick connect like we do here on our quick connect system, what happens is when you make a lark's head out of the small Spectra loop at the end, you can see it there, and then it's got a stiffener here that's stitched into it. So to make that lark's head, you've got to pull it out like that, put it behind the ball, and once that is slid over that stiffener, no way that's going to come undone. It basically is locked there until you put pressure against it and cause that to unlock. So on the Smart Cuff system, you can get the cuff, the leash, and then you can get a quick connect stopper ball. Now what I do is I have these stopper balls on all of our wings. So let's just say if you're a school and you want to have a leash system, it works real well. All you've got to have is one leash. So each customer has this leash. Then all you've got to do is have these quick connects on each wing, and then you remove the leash very quickly. You're not taking the loop around itself and repeatedly taking off, or your wings don't have to have leashes on them. That was a big problem I had. I'm out there teaching, and I've got leash after leash after leash, and they're laying all over, and some of them didn't work with other wings. I wanted a system that would work and make it very simple to connect. If you want to extend it, you can add a pigtail onto it. But by putting these pigtails, the quick connects on all your wings, you can switch any leash, a waist leash, a leash if someone has a harness, the Elite Leash. If you wanted to make all your leashes work in the system, you can take this cuff and you add one of the links to it, the quick connects. Now you can just move all of your cuffs anywhere you want as well. So now you got stock of cuffs, a stock of a few leashes, and you can interchange the whole system without having to pull it back through itself repeatedly to take them off of one wing or put it on another or whatever. So it makes it very simple. So here at PKS and Wingboarding, we've got the new cuff. This is a Smart Cuff. If you have any questions about it or the length of leash, you can pick up all of these things separate. But the whole system is a great system. We've been testing it. That is a big thing that we do here. Once we get these products, once we design them, we make our prototypes, we put them out on the water to see how easy the system works. So school, personal, whatever you want to do, recommend check that Velcro, check your system. You don't want to lose it. How many times I've had to chase down wings, and it was a massive problem, a major problem. If someone was out on that water, the guy could never, or the person could never get back to their wing. I had to catch it. Luckily, I was there, and I've heard of many, many more this happening to them. So if you're a shop, a school, or individual, this is the new Smart Cuff, wing cuff, from PKS Distribution and Wingboarding.com. Hey guys, Jeff here again. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. It really helps us out in making these videos. Have a great day.